Hola y buenos días. Yo soy el Señor Morris. How are you all today? Now, have you been practicing your Spanish? Muy bien. Today, we'll go over the calendar, we'll review some of the things that we've studied up to now, and then look at some other things about language that may help you with your Spanish. But let's begin with our greeting song. Do you guys know the words to this song? Do you? It goes like this, remember? Hola, hola, buenos días. And we know what that means, right? Hello, hello, and buenos días. It's good morning. Bienvenidos, ¿cómo están? Well, bienvenidos means welcome. And ¿cómo están? Well, we've looked at ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo está usted? Well, ¿cómo están is when I'm talking to many people. So I'm asking all of you, how are all of you doing? Then we say, todos juntos ya estamos. That means we are all together now, listos para aprender. Listos is ready, para aprender is to learn. So we're all together now, ready to learn. And hopefully we're all together now, ready to sing. Let's sing our greeting song. Canten conmigo. Hola, hola, buenos días, bienvenidos, ¿cómo están? Todos juntos ya estamos listos para aprender. Muy bien cantado. Well, I tell you what, let's start today by looking at the calendar. We're going to look at the questions and answers again and see if you can figure out what we're talking about. ¿Listos? Empezamos. ¿Cuáles son los días de la semana? Remember the answers right up here. ¿Cuáles son los días de la semana? Pues los días de la semana son lunes, help me out here, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado y domingo. All right. Now remember that the Spanish calendar starts on what day? Monday. That's right. So it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That makes sense because Saturday and Sunday are over here at the end of the week, hence the weekend. They're still in the same order. Now, last time we sang a song to help you review and remember the names of the days of the week. I'd like you all to sing along with me, especially when we come to the days of the week. It goes like this. Hay 7 días en una semana, los vamos a nombrar. Here's where I need your help. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Muy bien. Well, I'd like for all of you to go over the calendar every day in Spanish. It's something that's new every day, and it gives you something that you can do. Now, remember what we talked about last time? The words that are almost the same in English and Spanish, they're called cognates. Now, most of the months are cognates, aren't they? Right? Just like some of the words are the same in English as they are in Spanish. Now, the structure of the two languages is similar. In English, we have words that name a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. Does anyone know what these words are called? Name a person, a place, a thing, an idea. Did you tell your teacher? Did you say nouns? Nouns. Name a person, a place, a thing, an idea, right? Well, in Spanish, there are also nouns, but they're called nombres. Nombres. Repitan. Okay. Nombre, you've seen that before on our activity sheet. That translates into name. And that kind of makes sense because these words are used to name people, places, things, and ideas. In English, we have a name for words that tell us what we are doing. Okay? They tell us what we're doing when we're doing something. In Spanish, the word for these types of words is verbos. Verbos. Now, this is a cognate. Can anyone tell me what these words are called in English? Go ahead, raise your hand. Tell your teacher. Teachers, did they guess verbs? That's what they are, verbs. Now, there's another type of word that we're going to be talking about. And this word describes nouns. Okay, it tells about nouns. It says things like tall, short, new, old, and other words like that. In Spanish, these words are called adjetivos. Adjetivos. Now, this is a cognate. Does anyone want to guess what the word is in English for a word that describes? Raise your hand if you think you know. Tell your teacher. Okay, very good. That's it. Adjetivos are adjectives. Adjectives. Well, I tell you what. Let's look right now at some adjetivos. Okay? Well, here we see two people. And you got to admit, these two people are pretty different, right? For example, look at them standing next to each other. You can see that he's got a lot of length here, and she's just kind of, Yeah. He's alto. Él es alto. Y ella, pues, ella es baja. Ella es baja. Now, can anyone guess what I'm describing about these two people? Alto, that's right, that means he is tall. And baja, that means she is short. Okay. Él es alto. Ella es baja. Now I'm going to ask you some questions, and all you have to do is answer. Say sí or no. Okay? Sí means yes, and no means no. Okay, here's the first question. ¿Es alta ella? ¿Es alta? ¿Sí o no? No. Ella es baja. How about this one? ¿Es bajo él? ¿Es bajo él? What do you think? ¿Sí o no? No. Él es alto. Él es alto. Okay. Well, let's try another one here. Yeah. Ella es gorda. Ella es gorda. Okay. Gorda. Él es delgado. Él es delgado. Can you guess what I'm talking about? He's kind of thin and she's kind of heavy. Okay? Now I'm going to ask you some questions. ¿Es él delgado? ¿Es él delgado? Sí, él es delgado. ¿Es ella delgada? ¿Es ella delgada? What are you going to say, sí or no? No, ella es gorda. ¿Es él gordo? ¿Es él gordo? No, él es delgado. Delgado. Well, let's look at something else about these two. Ajá. Joven. Él es joven. You can see, oh, he's out playing basketball. Look, he's got no wrinkles on his face. His hair is still colored red or brown. How about her? Él es joven. Ella es vieja. Ella es vieja. See, she's got gray hair. She's got some lines around her eyes. Yeah, ella es vieja. Now I'm going to ask you some questions. ¿Es él joven? ¿Es él joven? ¿Sí o no? Sí, es joven. ¿Es ella vieja? ¿Es ella vieja? ¿Sí o no? Sí, ella es vieja. Well, let's see here. How would you describe me? ¿Soy yo alto o bajo? ¿Soy yo alto o bajo? Yo soy alto. Soy alto. ¿Sí? Alto. Yo soy alto. How about this one? Yo soy gordo o delgado. Yo soy gordo o delgado. How would you describe me? Well, I hope that you would say delgado. Yeah. Okay. Delgado. How about this one? ¿Soy yo joven o soy viejo? Well, let's see. I got some of that wrinkle action going around the eyes, and I think I see quite a few gray hairs here. ¿Soy joven o soy viejo? Pues yo soy viejo. Soy viejo. I don't feel it, but you guys would probably say that about me, wouldn't you? Yeah. Now, let's go ahead and review what we've gone over in our TPR. Okay? Remember, we did this before, so I'd like you all to get ready, go to your chairs, and get ready to do our TPR. Ahora, presten atención y participen todos. Now, before we go over our TPR today, let's go ahead and review those sentences that we've been doing all year long. Okay, I'd like you teachers to practice this in your rooms, and I'd like you students to see if you can understand and answer these questions as we go over them. Ready? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Latara.
Muy bien, Latara. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Andrés.
Andrés, muy bien. ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Joseph.
Joseph, muy bien. ¿Y tú cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Emilia.
Emilia, muy bien. ¿Y cómo estás, Emilia?
Bien.
Ok. ¿Y Joseph, cómo estás?
Bien.
Muy bien. ¿Y Andrés, cómo estás?
Bien.
Muy bien. ¿Y Latara, cómo estás?
Bien.
Good, muy bien. I hope you guys are getting a chance to practice this in your classrooms. Now, before we do any new stuff in TPR, let's go ahead and review what we did last time. So everybody get ready on your chairs. You all ready? ¿Listos? Okay. Párense. You remember that one? Oh, yeah, that's too easy. Okay. Siéntense. Oh, yeah, well, let's see how you guys do it by yourself. Párense. Muy bien. Siéntense. Oh, good job, guys. Let's try some new ones then. Párense. Now, sometimes I'm going to tell you to do this. I'm going to say, brinquen, and when I tell you to do that, we do this. Brinquen. Basta. Brinquen. Basta. Okay, very good. Brinquen. Oh, good job, basta. Siéntense. Párense. Brinquen. Okay, basta. Another thing that I'll tell you to do is this. Voltéense. When I tell you to do that, I want you. Voltéense. Voltéense. ¡Uy! Voltéense. Muy bien. Y siéntense. You guys are doing a really good job. Is that pretty easy for you? Well, let's see this then. Párense. Escuchen. Brinquen y voltéense. Dale. Oh, basta, basta, basta. Siéntense todos, siéntense. Okay. I hope you guys are getting a chance to practice these in your classrooms also. That's all we have time for today. So muchas gracias. Wait, let's look up there and tell them adios. Adios. You all seem to be doing very well. I hope you enjoy that TPR. We sure like it here. Tell you what, now let's look at our activity sheet for today. It's called Adjetivos. And this was the same one that we were doing today, that we were just talking about. Voy a escribir mi nombre, aquí donde dice nombre. R-O-B-E-R-T-O. Roberto. Me llamo Roberto. Es mi nombre. Now, the directions say, write the adjective from the key to describe the people in the pictures. Hopefully you guys have copied these into your Spanish notebooks, so this should be pretty easy. We see the words here, joven, baja, gorda, vieja, alto, delgado. Well, you can do this in a number of ways. You can either choose the words that you recognize and write them down, or start over here. Joven. ¿Es él joven? ¿Sí o no? ¿Es ella joven? ¿Sí o no? Pues él es joven. I'm going to go ahead and write that one right there. J-O-B corta E-N. Joven. And now you guys go ahead and finish up the rest of those. Down here it has an extension activity. Have a friend describe to you in Spanish what type of person to draw. And see if you can draw that person. So see if you can use this language to go over it with your friends. Muy bien. ¿Saben qué? Ya es hora de despedirnos. Today, we reviewed the things that we've been talking about in this unit. We did some more TPR, and we looked at some adjectives in Spanish to describe people. Next class, we'll look at colors and see what they're called in Spanish. And if we have time, we'll read a book. It'll be a good chance for you to use your context skills. For our goodbye song today, let's sing Cielito Lindo. And that's one where it goes, ay, 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 ay. So I'd like to hear all of you, ay, 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 aying with me. De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando. Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Help me out now, guys. Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones. Well, you guys keep practicing your Spanish. Try to finish up those activity sheets and keep your notebooks current. If you miss a word, see if your classmate has it. Keep practicing your Spanish with teachers, classmates, friends, family, everybody, so that next time we'll all be together in this. Until we meet again next time, adios. Ay, ay, ay.